It's 11:37. I have a container of beans. Some green beans that I had sauteed up in some bacon grease. I think that's the only thing that's in here. Yeah. It's really good. Oh, excuse me. It's delicious. I need to make some tea. Okay. So, let's talk about it. Talk about what? Sex. Let's talk about sex. There's a difference. There's three types of people. Those who can make love, those who make love, those who have sex, and those who can tell the difference between the two. Making love and having sex are different. They are emotionally different, separate, completely separate. If you can't have sex, if you can't separate having sex and love making or making love, if you can't separate those two, then you should not be having sex with just everybody you want. Or, consensual. Don't just have sex because you want to have sex with them. Consensual. If you can be intimate with somebody without getting emotionally attached, then what you're doing is having sex. If you are intimate with somebody and you automatically get emotionally attached, then you are trying to make love, and that is not always reciprocal. If both parties involved are connected emotionally while having sex or after, then that sex that intimacy can be considered making love or love making, whatever. Okay? There is a difference. And if you are unable to separate in love making and having sex, it is a good idea for you to not sleep around. Your feelings, your emotions are gonna get hurt. They're gonna. Because it is not always reciprocal. Sex, emotional love making the feeling is not always reciprocal, which means you may feel, oh, I love this person, I want to be with them forever and blah blah, but that person that you just made love with, had sex with, they may just be a one wham bam thank you ma'am and not want to have that kind of relationship. So it is important for you as an individual to check yourself. Check yourself. Look at, how do you feel after fucking somebody? Let's just put it out there. How do you feel? Do you feel that you need to be with this person after one sexual encounter? Because you should probably check that. It's not reality. You do not always have. It can happen. Absolutely, it can happen where both parties have some kind of emotional thingamadoo happen while they're, going at it. It can happen, but not always. Just you check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself. check your emotions, leave your baggage at the door. If all you're wanting, you have to check with your body. If all you desire with your body is some physical contact, that's just sex. Emotionless sex. Okay? Now, that being said, it is absolutely possible to maintain friendships and connections and such. You can have a friendship and a sexual partner within that friendship. It needs to be understood between the two parties that the friendship you have does not rely on sex. You can have a best friend and be like, hey, you want to have some sex? And you go and you have some sex. And then you go and, I don't know, eat Chinese food or something. That is a normal thing that you can do. You don't have to be in a relationship with someone to sleep with them, to have sex with them. And you also don't have to have sex with someone to be in a relationship with them. I just said that, only backwards. You don't have to sleep with someone to have a friendship. You don't have to have a friendship to sleep with someone. That's what I'm trying to say. But I will tell you this. Having a friendship with someone and having the benefit, you've heard friends with benefits, right? So, and having the benefit of that, it's not really benefit, it's an option. Having an option if you want, but if you're in a relationship, like you're married, you have a significant other, whatever, you too need to have this conversation. How does it make you feel about your partner and you having either a pansexual relationship, bringing in a third party, dating other people, but you two are the primary relationship, that kind of thing, having friends that whatever. Anyways, so I'm just saying, if you cannot tell the difference, I'm digressing now, if you can't tell the difference between making lovemaking, and just simply having sex, you need to internalize to yourself and look inward. Why is that? If you want to have a sexual relationship with somebody, but not have, there's a cop car, and not have a emotional connection, romantic connection, you need to look inward and be okay with that other person not being in love with you. That you don't have to be in love with someone to sleep with them. Okay. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Goodbye. Russ wants his Switch, which actually isn't a Switch, because he has to stay in the hospital for probably the whole weekend. Which kind of sucks, because actually I was going to go to Leather and Lace with him. I have to find his case. I know his Switch is, it's out right on top of it. That's good. Good job keeping that in order. He'll keep his electronics in order, but anything else? Not really. Not so much. All right, hold on. Let me show you. It looks like a Switch. It's not a Switch. It holds a phone, and it just kind of like plugs into the phone, and then you can use the controllers and stuff as if it were a Switch. I think he got it from Temu. Not really sure. Either way, I have this he has this neat case that I'm pretty sure is not from Temu. But in any case, he wants it. I shall bring it to him because I am a good wife. Hopefully. I was thinking about taking an Uber to the hospital. What the fuck? How come this doesn't go down? Oh, there we go. And then so I can find the Corolla and take the Corolla home. I think I might do that. Oh, geez, Louise. I'm at the hospital again. So it turns out he's not being discharged today, and it sounds like they'll probably keep him over the weekend. I don't know why. Put him on some antibiotics and send him home. He's got to work on Monday. But, I guess, will he be fine? Is my question, I suppose. But anyways, I am here. I will go inside. Let's see where I park this time. Okay, I'm in the compact car. I parked over the line because they parked way like this. I'm on B, level B for basement. Okay, and I need to go that direction over there. So I'm gonna go that direction. That should be, I'm just making sure that's correct. It is B for basement, down here. Okay, let's go inside. I did it. I made it to myself. I didn't need any directions. Very proud of myself. Also, I found a pack of M&Ms in my purse. I don't know where they came from because I don't remember putting them there. And yes, I am eating them. But here we are in this room. And, I'm chilling. That's it. Okay, bye. Okay. I hate not being able to drive in the dark very well because I have to leave after like an hour of visitation. Anyways, I found our car. It was right there. So it's easy to get to from the basement. We just go in. I pulled in, turned. And here I am. And there's the car is right there in the basement. So I'm going to park in the basement from now on as long as there's parking available. So it just seems easier. Turn that on. Okay, so anyways, I gotta leave. It's 5:54 and it's getting dark. See you at home. So Russ says, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I'm physically fine. He's like, "So when I was telling you about having to stay and I'm telling you about my having to stay and what I was doing, you looked concerned." I'm like, well, yeah, of course I look concerned. You're in the hospital. So, yes, I am concerned. Of course I'm concerned for my husband. So, if my face looks concerned, it's because I'm concerned. Obviously, he will be fine. He's under good care. Ouch. But I need to remember to take care of myself. Today, I ate green beans, leftover. I did not drink any water. My water's here. And I didn't drink any of it. I have a headache now. And that's because I'm dehydrated. And also, I haven't eaten hardly anything today. So I got a pizza. It's a Quick Trip. I went and stopped by the Quick Trip on the way home. I say the Quick Trip. The Quick Trip when we're referring to any Quick Trip. The Quick Trip is the one closest to the house, or the one that we usually go to. So, when I say we, I mean pretty much anybody who frequents the Quick Trip. Anywho, what was I saying? All right. What? Okay, so I need to take care of myself, but it's like either forget to eat. If I'm stressed, I don't really eat at all. And when I do remember to eat, it's like, oh, I'm starving. And then I eat shit. I eat garbage food. And not a lot of it, but still enough to be like, it's not really healthy for you. Like yesterday, I had the chicken strips from McDonald's in a large fry and a Sprite. Hold on. Anyways, take care of yourself. I need to take care of myself so that when Russ is home, I can take care of him because he's going to have to be basically bedbound and not weight bearing on his foot for like 5 days. So that's more stuff I gotta do. And I'm gonna need to clean this bathroom. Like really deep clean the bathroom. Walls and everything. So tomorrow's plan is to clean, well, tomorrow and Sunday. If I don't get to cleaning really well tomorrow, then I'll try again on Sunday. But tomorrow I will be taking an Uber or getting a ride or something to St. Mary's. And so I can visit with Russ and then also pick up or drive home the Corolla. Drive the Corolla home. Oh, my head hurts. And my head hurts because I didn't eat. That's why. So anyways, I'm heating up the stove so I can cook the pizza. In other news, I'm supposed to have started my period today. But remember, I got my ovaries removed and an endometrial ablation. The ablation should stop my period. Now, I did have PMS symptoms. I did have PMS leading up to when I was supposed to start my period, which is today. But I have not started my period, which is great. So I don't have any cramping. I just had the annoyance, which happens. It's fine. That is it's part of the hormones. But I do have like a slight discharge. It's not a yellowy discharge. It's just regular vaginal discharge. If you don't like these words, then you can just move on. I'm talking about my vagina. Hoy. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah, so I had having some vaginal discharge, but no bleeding, which is the main focus here, because we don't want any more periods. And since my uterus looks like a cave now after the endometrial ablation, I think I'm gonna like it. I have no choice because I did it already. But no, I know I'm gonna like it because I'm not gonna have any cramps. There's not gonna be any bloating. There's not gonna be any pains or whatever. This is a good thing. This is a very good thing. So I need to wipe and make sure I'm not part of the 10% that still have periods. And then I'm gonna go heat up cook my pizza and watch some more The Pit. More of The Pit. So we'll talk to you later. Take care of yourself. I really like this show, The Pit. I really like that show. From what I understand, it's an HBO original. That being said, I'm tired, and it's 9:10. It's been a long few days. It's only Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from when all this started happening. Russ's stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna watch one more and I'm gonna go to bed. So anyways.
Dr. Melissa King.
Everyone calls me Mel, and so I added Vader.
Trinity Santos, intern.
I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. Toodles.
Hey, that's something everyone can enjoy.